then this one literally lines up right on the bend, and then we'll securely clamp it. What are we doing today? Today in the chop shop. Boom! We got my boy Charlie's X3M here. It's a 2021, I believe, and boy, oh boy, is she clean. Look at that. Look at that. Reese's peanut butter guts, black leather, black everywhere else. Super clean car. I didn't know Charlie left the seatbelt like that, but that's okay. But super clean car. Working on it here for the next couple days. We're not really like the next couple days. Today we're actually installing the RK Tunes cold air intakes for this car. So since it's an S58, it has 2 turbos, which means 2 intake manifolds. Or not 2 intake manifolds, but 2 intake piping or inlets. So we got the whole kit here. Should be pretty straightforward. I mean, unbolt, rebolt, slip over the flange, wham bam, thank you ma'am. That's it. But since it is such a nice day out today, I thought we would work on the car outside in the driveway because Samantha is still in the driveway. Lexi's still in the driveway. Still got to get a new tire. And then, as you guys saw in the last video, Samantha's battery is a brick. But today's focus is the X3M. We're gonna go take it for a quick drive, quick little POV drive, because I want to go to Starbucks. Charlie told me to drive it, so that's what we're gonna do. Yo, take me out of park. Okay, parking brake. Okay. I don't know how to drive this car. Oh, okay. We can compare when it's all on. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna go to Starbucks, get some passion tea, and then we're going to get the install started. All right. Okay, I will say, one of the insane things about having a car, let me roll up these windows. One of the wild things about having a car like this is the fact that you can just float this thing to over 100 insanely quick, and it doesn't feel like you're going over 100. It's kind of wild. But yeah, and I think that's a cop up there. Not sure. So I have the car sitting here ready to go. So basically all we have to do is we got to remove strut tower bar, and from the looks of it we can just remove this 13 here, and on the other side I'll remove these 2 bars here as well, and then I'll be able to access these pipes here, because there. Gotta take this one and this one out, and then no, this one stays. These 2 go. This one comes off. This one stays because this one reaches all the way over here. No, this one goes over here. I don't know. I can't remember. I'll figure it out when I pull everything out of the box. But yeah, it's pretty easy install. Just got to reach down there and get some clips off, but should be pretty easy. So here we go. I don't don't know what size it is, but it's a Torx bit, and it's common. Oh my God, what? Okay, that back one is not a 16. Thought it was, but it's not. A little tip for anyone, if you're ever doing something, you remove these bolts, or any bolts, easiest thing to do is put them right back where they came from, so you don't forget. That's what I always do. I gotta figure out what that is. If it's not a 16, it's probably like an 18 or something like that. So I'll remove that. I'll loosen up all these clamps all around on the airbox. I'll be able to lift the airbox out. And once I pull it out, I'll show you guys what to do next. All right, so got all the ducting off. And so now, should just be able to pull this airbox out. Jesus Christ. And purpose of this airbox is there's just a couple filters in there and whatnot, but all we're going to retain is we're actually just going to take, I didn't see this one. I got that one out. Okay, now, yeah, much easier. So yeah, we'll retain that. We won't retain this, but as you can see, just a bunch of filters, stuff like that. So garbage, not garbage. And then you can see we have top of the engine exposed, and like I said, we'll get rid of this one and these two. This one will stay here because this one will route all the way over down into the front of the bumper, and that's why we'll get rid of this one. And then we'll get rid of these two, and then this one, instead of having this here and this here, we'll have one that just comes up and then just comes down to the front of the car as well. So I'm gonna work on getting these removed, and yeah, and whatever this is, looks like something was living up in here. And we'll continue on. And you also have to remove these as well. You need like a flathead screwdriver to push them in, and then you can actually remove these bumper grills, because you're gonna have to remove these to be able to slide the intakes in from both sides. So I'm gonna work on that, and I'll get back. Alright, so we got everything out for the intake. So now all we're going to do is, this end is actually going to go on the inlet of the turbo. This side's going to come through this little hole right here. So it's really just a game of fitting it in there. Let me take off these, pretty much just shove her in there and see what happens. You can see it's coming through. You really just gotta sit here and muscle it through, pull it, and then once you get to here, you're gonna have to pull through and rotate. And then you can see, line up with the turbo. Obviously there'll be a little bit of fitting that I have to do. And then this one literally lines up right on the bend, and then we'll secure the clamp there. And then we'll throw the filter on the front up here. And it's essentially the same thing for the other side. Let me pull these off. This one mounts up right here like that. You can already see what'll happen is it'll come up a little bit and then it'll go down through that same hole. So we're just gonna do the same thing. And it's nice that it's a silicone hose, because we can bend and flex this any way we see fit. to get her in there. This one is a little bit tighter, but you can kind of see just working it in. It's a lot of space for this thing to travel. What am I caught on? Oh, I see. There we go? Question mark? No. It's just like, see it? It's just getting caught on this little bar right here. Yeah. Okay. Let me pause this. Okay, I got it in there. Boy, was she tight. There's like a little metal bracket here. That, you know, kind of the tube, but I had to use some tire shine. PB blaster I have, a dry lube, don't work, nasty. So I got some tire shine, rubbed it on there, and you know, she just right in there. So both of them are in there. I'll throw the intakes on after I do these. So this one's just got to go on that. This one's got to go on that. And then intakes, that back on, all the bars, grill, and she's ready to make some jam. All right, I've finished installing everything, and I think I'm pretty much ready now to test. Everything seems like it's in a good spot. So I'm gonna start it, and hopefully it doesn't blow up. So here we go. Well, doesn't sound like it's gonna blow up. Don't seem like we've got any boost leaks, so I'm gonna go for a drive, and we'll see. I will say it noticeably sounds better. Like it just audibly sounds better. So that's good. And then I'll throw it into neutral. Definitely sounds way better. Definitely sounds way better for sure. Definitely needs an exhaust. And so I think Charlie's ordered it, so we're waiting for that to come in. But it sounds so much better. So much better. It sounds better. It feels a bit better too. It felt a bit sluggish before, so it's definitely got a little bit more pickup to it. It's definitely enjoyable to drive. So I'm just gonna test drive it for a little bit, just because I want to make sure, like, if anything's gonna happen, it happens with me and not with Charlie.